Shalom, shalom. Your legendary Ras Cory. Hit the like button and share. And I know everybody's waking up out there. I remember when the veil wasn't lifted. Everything that the ones like me been saying for so many years, and now it's good that the veil is opened up and people are seeing and seeing what's going on. That when the veil was down, the godly eyes could see, the ones that could see. We call it godly vision beyond. There's a shirt right here. Yeah, it's called Vision Beyond Limits. Yeah, the vision beyond limits has a third eye, but like the rays around it. Vision beyond limits. So the ones that's now starting to see, the veil is open because you got the internet now. You should be knowing what's really going on out here. And I just want to tell everybody shalom tonight. Who's all tuning in? If you're coming in to live right, now just drop a comment and let me know where you're watching from. You know, because tonight I want to talk about something powerful. We're going to talk about wisdom and not just regular knowledge. This is what ones like me are on, the godly eyes, the ones that can see. So we ain't just going to talk about knowledge. We're going to talk about wisdom, but real wisdom. I'm breaking down some teachings from like books of wisdoms and just a lot. I want to talk about this tonight because we're living in a time where information is everywhere. You know, you can learn anything on the internet. You can read anything on the internet, but even with all that information on the internet, it's not the same as wisdom. Knowledge gives you facts. Wisdom teaches you how to live, and that's the difference between most people, never to overstand or understand. So today we're gonna break down a few little keys, lessons that I learned in over the 20 years in my life, and I want you to really think about it. Think about this as we go through it, because wisdom is something you have to apply in your life, not just listen to. Because you first have to teach from the old knowledge books. And that's most people live in an autopilot, so you know what I mean? What that means is people move through life reacting instead of thinking. They follow trends. They follow what society tells them and follows whatever is popular at the moment. You know what I mean? Because now it's so much conscious stuff on TV that it's not, you can't even, that's the trend. You know what I mean? It's a trend. But wisdom begins when a person starts questioning things. I'm gonna tell you again, wisdom begins when you start to question everything. When you start to question, like, your mind starts to wake up. Once your mind starts to wake up, once your mind wakes up and begins just seeing the world totally different. My own experiences is I can write thousands of books, you know what I mean? Once you leave out of your state or just leave America, go for like a couple of days just to another realm or what people call country, then come back to America and you will see America is Babylon. Babylon's everywhere, but America is Babylon, the military. It's the military. It's Babylon. It's falling. England is the bank, and Rome is the church order. You get what I'm saying? But once you start to see different, your mind starts to wake up, like I'm trying to explain to you. Then another powerful lesson starts to come from in self-awareness. Because most people spend their time, like their entire life, studying other people. You know what I mean? But criticizing, judging. They talk about people, but they never take time to study themselves. And that's one of the biggest mistakes you can make, because if you don't understand or understand or overstand yourself, you will keep repeating the same cycle. You know what I mean? You'll keep repeating the same patterns in your life. You know what I mean? Everything in your life will become nothing. You're not even elevated. So that's the biggest mistake you can make. You know what I mean? So if you don't understand yourself, you'll keep repeating these patterns in life and the same emotional reactions, the same mistakes, and that's when the relationships starts to change. And wisdom begins when you start observing your own mind. When you start to just, I used to talk to myself. I still talk to myself. You know what I mean? You start to use that. I'm a thinker. I'm a Libra. I'm a thinker. So, you know, we're coming a little bit more different on the mind, intellect. And when you start to understand the ego of it, the ego is one of the biggest obstacles in wisdom. It's a big obstacle to wisdom, the ego. But the ego wants attention. So I never was an attention getter. I see a lot of ones that's attention getters, and I don't forget, I'm a seer. So none of the stuff really doesn't impress me. Material richness, none of that doesn't impress me. So when the ego starts to want attention, the ego wants to be right all the time. So that's why you have debates and stuff going on. So you have to get the ego out. The ego wants all the attention, just wants to be right all the time. See what I'm saying? And the ego wants people to praise them. See what I'm saying? Like the ego wants to be praised, wants attention. But wisdom requires humility. A wise person really understands the learning never stops. You understand where I'm coming from? The learning never stops. You got 1,000 books, the learning never stops. That's what you have to understand. A wise person is always open to growth. The moment you start to think you know everything, that's the moment you don't even, that you stop evolving. You know what I mean? That you stop even growing, moving forward. That's what people don't understand neither about the ego. You know what I mean? So another teaching is a detachment. You know, now a lot of people get this misunderstanding, this idea of detachment. It doesn't mean that you stop caring about life. It means you stop allowing things to control you. People become attached to everything, relationships, money, just the money status quo, you know, opinions, and but everything in life changes. And everything, and when you start to attach your happiness to things that change, you create suffering for yourself. See what I'm saying? When you get attached to something, and that's the only thing that makes you happy, if you thinking that one time that something that whatever it is, the person or the loved one is not doing what you think it's supposed to be, that's the attachment, that's the happiness you getting from it. When they ain't giving you that time, you feel sad, lonely, whatnot. See, that's how you know you have to be attached to your own self. See what I'm saying? Wisdom teaches you to appreciate, just give thanks without being controlled by them. And the balance creates peace. Once you get the balance of it, oh man, it's a peaceful life. It's a peaceful life. It took me years to get a peaceful life. You understand? Now let me ask anybody watching this, drop in the comments. Do you feel like the society teaches people wisdom, teaches people wisdom anymore, or do you think society pushes distractions instead of being? Because if you look around, most people are constantly distracted by their phones and entertainment, the drama, the arguments, the noise everywhere. And when the mind is constantly distracted, the wisdom cannot grow. The wisdom requires silence, peace, quietness, stillness. Wisdom requires reflections of yourself, thinking, meditation. That's when the wisdom requires time alone to think. That's something many people avoid today. Just sitting back, thinking, putting the phone down, get attached, go outside. You know what I'm saying? That's what many people avoid today. But it's necessary if you want real clarity in life. You understand? So the real question that I'm asking is, we all have to ask ourselves, are we chasing temporary things? Or are we building wisdom? Because money can disappear. I should be a millionaire by now. Money can disappear. You get what I'm saying? Money can disappear. The status can disappear. You understand? I'm only talking to you from experience. Even the beauty starts to fade over time. But wisdom grows stronger with experience. Yeah. I'm almost 50. You get what I'm saying? But wisdom grows with experience. And a wise person can move through life with clarity. A person can move through their life with clarity, balance, and peace. My Empress is one of the best that can do this. That's the real goal. Not just success, but wisdom. So if the message responds with you, resonates with you, the message that I'm telling you resonates with you, tonight, share this live with everybody who needs to hear. And drop wisdom in the comments. If you committed to growing mentally and spiritually, peace and blessings, family.